As Ranger, you are going to Monster Hunter airship while looking like and then proceed to join chat room telling, "Hi, DPS here." Like seriously. Hello guys, Intels here. I'm actually having a partnership with NovaRO as content creator, so if you are interested into making videos about NovaRO while getting the rewards doing it, then feel free to click the link down below for further information. Okay, back to the video. This time I would like to show you guys how do I farm Nysori with Ranger. These are my shadow gears. I have plus 10 penetration shadow set. Plus 9 Fisher boots. Plus 10 Saharic vest. And plus 5 Ranger shadow gears. You don't need to refine it. I mean, the Ranger shadow gears is also fine with plus 0. Then I have an uncarded plus 8 Old Camouflage rabbit hood with Magic Essence 5. I have plus 9 Armor A with Power delay and carded with Marc card because Frozen immunity is a must during Nysori Hunt. As for my bow, I have plus 15 aiming bow with EA3 and Cecil's memory. Of course, carded with 2 times Contaminated Wanderer card. I have new with sunglasses and Vicious Mind aura that I forgot to mention in the freaking video. Okay, the next I have plus 10 Fallen Warrior Manteau with Ancient Wootan Shooter card. Plus 6 Temp Dex Boots with EA4 and Hawk Eye, carded with Piranha Card for more damage to fish because Nysori is a fish. Technically, she is a mermaid. Okay, anyway. Strong Insignia with Thousand Bow EA5 and Buffalo Bandit combo. I know I don't have Dex in this Strong Insignia because I'm poor AF, you know. I have Illusion Booster R from Sharpshooting build that I just reuse, and of course using the Buffalo Bandit combo for more damage. And that is the offensive set, but no, the rest is swapped just in case of emergency. I have plus 4 Water Armor with Marc card for water resist of course, and Frozen immunity. I have plus 4 Nidhog Shadow Garb with Marse card because it gives more water resist. And then I have double Glorious Ring for more water resist. As for the consumables, I have Mega Hunter Potions, a super underrated item, because technically with this item you can heal yourself as long as you are not taking any damage. And for the second, I have Life Powder to heal yourself and your teammates. I have Wind Elemental Converter because I'm using Iridescent Arrow for more damage. AG Tonic, Awakening Potion, Holy Water because Nysori likes to cast Curse, and then Large Barrel Bomb for Ice Cage Fighting, Cold Proof Potion, Forecaster, Dash Juice, Psycho Serum, STR Tonic, Stone Skin Extract. I mean, you always need extra defense, like lower damage is always good. And then I have Scout Flies for more damage to Nysori. I have Demon Extract, Dex Tonic for even more damage, and Max Potion just in case of emergency. And we are going to the equip slot. I have a plus 15 Falken Shooter, with EA1 because it's useless, and anyway, Cecil's memory is way more important in this case to reduce the unlimited cooldown by 75 seconds. I have Orc Hero Egg for more damage, and these 2 weekly potions for even more attacks because we gonna farm Nysori. That means we are doing couple run. So let's get into it. I just went to Monster Hunter airship, looking like this. And asked the party leader, "Hi, DPS here." And ta-da! I got invited. Woo! Or maybe he already know it all along, and deep inside he's like, "I know what you are doing, Intels. I know you want to troll me, right?" But then he asked me, "Can I view?" Ooh, that is actually what I wanted to hear. Checking equips instead of judging by the costume. So I like to troll him even further. I just link him my bow and like, "Do you want to see my full equip?" But then I realized that I forgot my goddamn cards that I have to take from other charts. So I took the cards and back to my ranger, linked him the bow that I have now. But this time he told me this is farm by the way. So I was like, ooh, maybe this guy is trying to kick me out but politely by saying this is farm. So I just take the challenge, I'm not afraid of it. But later on, he found out that I'm BlackIntels. So I told him that I actually was testing him if he would invite a ranger with noob costume into his party. Like actually checking the gears and not judging by the costume. And he answered, "I think it's okay as long as they know the mechanics." Woo! I like this guy because we have an open-minded warlock player as party leader. And later on we chat a little bit and he told me, "You look like you're about to go Grams 85 for the first time and use double strafe instead of Aerostorm." The default costume I'm in. And that is exactly how I want to try to troll him, So enough with the troll part, we go into fight right now. My build here has 61% ACDR. That means I don't need braggy during normal fight, but only when battle trance is off or during ice skates fight, with resist swap of course. The green buff on my feet is Wind Insignia from Sorcerer, boosting any kind of wind damage to Nysori, be it physical or magical. No, Nysori is casting Sleep Ring and combo with Wave. In this kind of scenario, you have to swap real quick or you would be dead, like how the Warlock was killed just now. The red tiles in front of me is Echo Missile, dealing huge water damage. So make sure not stepping into that tiles. The Siren Song. It can instantly kill you after the countdown. So make sure to interact with 3 notes with the right color to break free from the Siren Song. I have my FX off so I can really see the color, but I should have seen the Fortune's Kiss pink aura color in my case. So I picked the pink notes. I'm using the Azte's GRF in this case, that's why the whole map is looking like this and we have this changed FX or something like that. Because the thing is, using Azte GRF, I have better FPS. That means I can focus on the hunt itself without being distracted by my dropping FPS, The Charming Allure. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, Charm. Instantly killing charmed members if they are pulled all the way to the charm, so make sure to kill it in time. I don't know if you see it or not, but I actually swap my bow real quick to Falken Shooter the moment I'm about to cast Unlimited. Because that way I can fully utilize the 75-second cooldown reduction. But of course after that I have to use my Wind Elemental Converter the moment I switch back to aiming bow. Nysori's Rage. Nysori stunning players inside the red tiles and gains Rage, so make sure to avoid the stun. During Rage status, Nysori deals higher damage. I have Aqua Missile in front of me, so I carefully walk to the Wind Insignia while not stepping on the Aqua Missile. Another wave strikes, so make sure to swap in time or that would have been deadly. Charm will always pull the AB and one random DPS, so make sure to free either one of them, or best of all, free both of them. Nysori Ice Trap. Before teleporting the party into Ice Trap, there is this icon above player's head, so pay attention to that. The whole party is trapped inside the ice cage while ice meteor falls upon them. This is actually the hardest part of Nysori Hunt, but in this case I just attack one of the ice wall and quickly swap to resist gear the moment the meteor starts to fall on me. At the same time I can use large barrel bomb if it's not possible to swap back to offensive set. Normally I use all my 3 large barrel bombs during the ice cage. The waves kinda strikes here and there, so make sure to swap gears wisely. Breaking the ice cage will stun Nysori for a while, increasing the damage dealt to her. I really think any DPS should be able to solo kill the charm, that way the run gonna be way smoother. While the tanks should have gears that can one-shot the charm with Climatic Fury. And the Nysori is killed! And as you can see, I managed to steal the MVP. And in fact, I got couple MVP during the Nysori Hunt, proving that Ranger can compete in DPS scene. But of course, with heavy investment, because I paid like 6.4 billion in total to get these gears. While more about the gears itself, you can find it in the description down below. If you think this video is helpful, send it to one of your Ranger friends. They will really appreciate that. I think that's all for today. Please click the subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet. And as always, thanks for having me and see you again.